Hello, wrestling fans. This is your Commissioner Connor Creed here with my special from the Commissioner's desk I was telling you all about. So, without further ado, let's get started. Mr. Cameraman, hit me with the questions.
Alright, our first question comes from Jamie, and she is in Billerica, Massachusetts.
Okay.
She's asking, are you guys planning on doing any live events this coming year, or do we have to wait until the new year to see a live MPW event?
Well, Jamie, thank you for your question. It's appreciated. Best way I can answer this is just to stay tuned. We do have another live event planned in the works, but depending on how it all pans out, we won't really know until a further date. So just keep in touch with the MPW fan page on www.facebook.com/MPW/wrestling. Thank you, Jamie, for your question.
Alright, our next question comes from Travis, and he's from Derry, New Hampshire. He wants to know how you got involved with MPW wrestling and how you got into the role of the commissioner.
Well, that's a long story, so I'm just going to keep it brief and saying, without giving too much away here, that I know some people that are involved with it. They trust in my ability to maintain some semblance of order in MPW wrestling. So I was appointed the role, which I happily took because personally, you know, I love the world of professional wrestling. But I can't really extrapolate any further than that at this time. But thank you, Travis, for your question.
Alright, this next question comes from looks like Samantha, and she is from Rochester, New Hampshire. Okay. And her question is, Commissioner Connor Creed, are you single?
Well, Samantha, that's a very personal question. I don't know how I'm going to quite answer that one, to tell you the truth. I guess I'll say my options are always open. Is that a good answer? On to the next question.
I guess that's going to have to be a good answer now, ain't it? Alright, and our last question for today is the whole deal with the suspension of Tony Starr for apparently saying some things that were, I guess, were politically incorrect, or so should I say? What are you going to go about with that?
Well, Tony Starr did do some things that are not, you know, morally right or even, you know, against company policy we here said at MPW Wrestling. You know, we have a pretty strict standard, you know, including dress code and, you know, things you're supposed to say, not say, obviously, just like all of you do when you're at work or, you know, wherever else. And Tony Starr did step over those boundaries, you know, he stepped over those lines. You know, and I gave him plenty of leeway, plenty of slack, plenty of warnings. But Tony Starr's going to do what he wants to do. So, you know, to use an old saying, you know, people dig their own graves. And for now, I'm going to leave it at that. But thank you for the question. And I guess that'll wrap up our Q&A session for today. Keep in touch with that fan page. Once again, www.facebook.com/MPW Wrestling. And look for more Q&A sessions from me from the Commissioner's desk. This is Connor Creed. Until next time.